Have you ever noticed how your breath changes when you're stressed? It gets short, fast, and shallow. That's your body's alarm system. Your brain thinks you're in danger, even if it's just an email, a bill, or a tough conversation. Now here's the secret. The same way stress changes your breathing, you can change your breathing to calm stress. Slow, deep breaths send a signal straight to your nervous system. Relax. You are safe. Here's what happens inside your body. When you inhale deeply, your lungs expand fully and oxygen flows into your blood. That oxygen feeds your brain cells, giving them energy. As you exhale slowly, your heartbeat starts to slow down. Stress hormones like cortisol begin to drop. Your mind clears. You feel grounded again. Think about it like taming a wild horse. Your breath is the reins. If your breathing is all over the place, your thoughts run wild too. But when you take control of your breath, your mind follows. Next time anxiety tries to take over, pause. Place your hand on your chest. Inhale through your nose for 4 counts. Hold for 2. Exhale for 6. Do it 3 times. Notice how your body softens. Remember this. You can't always control the world, but you can control your breath. And when you control your breath, you take back control of your life.
Move your body, move your mood. Expanded script. Have you ever noticed how a simple walk can change your entire day? You start tired, heavy, maybe even sad. But after moving for just a few minutes, your energy shifts. That's not magic. That's your body's chemistry. When you move, your muscles act like little pumps. They push more blood toward your brain, carrying oxygen and nutrients. Your brain loves this. It responds by releasing endorphins. Those are your natural feel-good chemicals. They work like nature's antidepressants, lifting your mood and clearing mental fog. Even your stress hormones begin to drop. That tight, heavy feeling in your chest, it starts to loosen. Your heartbeat finds a steady rhythm. Suddenly, you feel lighter, calmer, more alive. And here's the best part. You don't need hours in the gym. A short walk outside, dancing in your room, or even stretching at your desk is enough to wake up your brain. Think of your body as a battery. When you sit still too long, your charge drains. But movement plugs you back in, recharging your energy and focus. So the next time depression or anxiety whispers, stay in bed, stay still, don't listen. Stand up, move, even if it's just 5 minutes. Because every step you take isn't just exercise. It is a message to your brain. I am alive. I am strong. I am in control. Posture shapes mindset. Expanded script. Have you ever noticed how your body reacts when you feel low? Your shoulders slump, your head drops, your chest closes in. That's not just a reflection of your mood, it's also feeding it. Here's why. When you hunch over, you restrict your lungs. Less air comes in, which means less oxygen reaches your brain. And when your brain gets less oxygen, it becomes sluggish, tired, and more prone to negative thoughts. Your posture is literally shaping how you feel. Now flip it. Stand tall, shoulders back, chin up. When you do this, your chest opens and your lungs expand. More oxygen flows into your blood. Your brain lights up with energy. Even your hormones respond. Testosterone, the confidence hormone, rises, while cortisol, the stress hormone, begins to fall. You feel stronger, calmer, and more capable. Think of posture as a silent message. To others, it says, I believe in myself. But more importantly, to your own brain, it says, I am ready. I can handle this. You don't need hours of practice. Just catch yourself in the mirror at your desk or even while walking. Straighten up. Take one deep breath. Because every time you stand tall, you're not just fixing your posture, you're fixing your mindset. Remember, the way you carry your body is the way you carry your life. Sleep, brain reset, expanded script. Have you ever woken up after a good night's sleep and felt like the world suddenly became easier to handle? Problems feel lighter. Your mood feels brighter. That's not luck. It's biology. When you sleep, your brain isn't shutting down. It's actually working hard. Think of it like a repair shop that only opens at night. While you rest, your brain clears out waste, resets stress chemicals, and recharges the cells that control focus and emotions. Without enough sleep, your brain is like a phone stuck on 5% battery. Anxiety feels heavier. Small problems feel huge. Your ability to stay calm drops, simply because your brain doesn't have the energy to cope. But when you give your body 7-8 hours of real rest, magic happens. Your heartbeat slows, your muscles repair, your hormones rebalance. Serotonin lifts your mood, while melatonin calms your system. Even your memory sharpens. You wake up not just refreshed, but stronger. Here's the truth. Netflix, scrolling, and late-night stress can wait. Your mental health cannot. Protect your sleep like it's fuel, because it is. So tonight, make a promise. Put your phone aside, breathe deeply, let your body sink into rest. Remember, every hour of sleep is an investment. It's your brain's way of saying, tomorrow I'll be ready. Tomorrow I'll be stronger. Nutrition feeds. Emotion. Expanded script. Have you ever noticed how junk food makes you feel good for a moment, but then leaves you heavy, tired, and irritable? That's not just in your head. It's in your cells. Your brain runs on the fuel you give it. Every thought, every emotion, every burst of energy depends on what you eat. When you feed your body processed sugar and greasy snacks, your blood sugar spikes and crashes. That roller coaster makes your mood unstable, your focus weaker, and your anxiety worse. But when you nourish your body with real food, fruits, vegetables, whole grains, nuts, fish, something amazing happens. These foods are packed with vitamins, minerals, and omega-3 fats that strengthen your brain cells. Magnesium calms your nervous system. Omega-3s smooth out mood swings. Vitamins like B and D lift energy and fight depression. Even your gut, often called your second brain, starts producing more serotonin, the chemical of happiness. Think of it this way. Food is not just calories. It's information. It tells your body how to feel and your brain how to think. So the next time you're reaching for a meal, pause and ask, am I feeding stress or am I feeding strength? Because every bite you take is shaping your emotions, your energy, and your future. Remember, nourish your body and you nourish your mind. Eat like you love yourself because you deserve to feel alive, focused, and unstoppable. Cold showers, hot energy, expanded script. What if I told you that one of the fastest ways to boost your mood and energy doesn't come from coffee, sugar, or motivation videos, but from cold water? Yes, a cold shower. Sounds uncomfortable, right? But here's the secret. That discomfort is exactly what makes it powerful. When cold water hits your skin, your body goes into survival mode. Your blood vessels tighten, your heartbeat speeds up, and your brain wakes up instantly. It's like flipping a switch. Adrenaline and dopamine, the brain's energy and motivation chemicals, surge through your system. Suddenly, you feel alert, focused, and alive. It also trains your nervous system. Every time you stand under that icy water, you're teaching your brain, I can handle stress. I can stay calm in discomfort. That resilience carries over into your daily life. Stressful meeting, tough conversation. Your body remembers, I've been through worse. I've got this. Cold showers even improve circulation, strengthen immunity, and reduce inflammation. In simple words, they make your body tougher, your brain sharper, and your mood lighter. Of course, it's not about freezing for 10 minutes. Start small. End your normal shower with 20 seconds of cold water. Breathe deeply. Feel the shock, then feel the strength rising inside you. Remember this. Comfort zones don't build warriors. Challenges do. And sometimes, the strongest version of you begins with a single cold shower. Heart-brain connection. Have you ever felt your heart racing during stress? Maybe before an exam, a meeting, or a difficult conversation. Your mind might have been calm at first, but your heartbeat told a different story. That's because your heart and brain are deeply connected. They're always talking to each other. Here's how it works. Your heart sends signals to your brain about how your body feels. When your heartbeat is fast and irregular, your brain interprets it as danger. Anxiety rises. But when your heartbeat slows and becomes steady, your brain hears, "It's safe. You're okay." And the good news? You can guide that connection. Through calm, steady breathing, you literally synchronize your heart and brain. Scientists call this coherence. In simple words, your body and mind find harmony. Stress melts, focus sharpens, emotions balance. Think of it like tuning a musical instrument. When your heart is out of rhythm, your thoughts sound messy and chaotic. But when your heartbeat and breathing align, your mind plays a smooth, powerful tune. Try this. Place your hand on your chest. Inhale slowly for 5 seconds. Exhale for 5. Repeat for a minute. Notice how your heart softens and your mind clears. Remember, peace doesn't always come from outside. Sometimes it starts with your heartbeat. Master your breath, calm your heart, and your brain will follow. Small wins rewire the brain. Why is it that even the tiniest success, a clean desk, finishing a workout, or sending that email you've been avoiding, can make you feel so good? The answer lies in your brain's chemistry. Every time you achieve something, no matter how small, your brain releases dopamine. This is your reward chemical. It lights up the pleasure centers in your brain, giving you a sense of pride and energy. And here's the powerful part. Dopamine doesn't just make you feel good. It motivates you to keep going. It's like your brain saying, "Yes, do that again." Think of your brain as a muscle. The more you celebrate small wins, the more you train it to focus on progress instead of problems. Over time, this rewires your mindset. You stop obsessing over how far you still have to go and start building confidence with every step forward. It's the compound effect. One small win today leads to another tomorrow. Soon, momentum builds. And suddenly, the mountain that once felt impossible starts looking like a staircase. So don't wait for the big victory to feel proud. Make your bed. Drink that glass of water. Finish one page of reading. Each win is a message to your brain. I am capable. I am moving forward. I am winning. Remember, progress isn't built on giant leaps. It's built on small, consistent victories that rewire your brain for success. Sunlight, natural medicine. Have you ever wondered why a simple walk in the sun can instantly lift your mood? You step outside, feel the warmth on your skin, and suddenly life feels a little lighter. That's not just in your head, it's in your biology. Sunlight triggers your skin to produce vitamin D, often called the sunshine vitamin. This vitamin plays a huge role in regulating mood, strengthening bones, and boosting your immune system. Without enough of it, your energy drops, your mood sinks, and anxiety can creep in. But there's more. Sunlight also boosts serotonin, the brain chemical that makes you feel calm, focused, and happy. That's why people often feel more positive and alive during sunny days compared to dark winters. Even your sleep improves because sunlight helps regulate melatonin, the hormone that controls your body's sleep cycle. Think of sunlight as nature's free medicine. You don't have to run a marathon or climb a mountain. Just 15-20 minutes outside, walking, sitting, or even standing on your balcony can recharge your brain and body. So the next time stress feels heavy, don't just stay locked indoors. Step out. Let the sunlight touch your face. Breathe. Feel your body soak in that natural energy. Remember this. The sun doesn't just light up the world, it lights up you. Use it to fuel your body, lift your mind, and remind yourself that brighter days are always within reach. Gratitude changes chemistry. Why is it that when you pause to feel grateful, even for something small, you instantly feel lighter inside? That's not just emotion, that's chemistry. When you practice gratitude, your brain shifts its focus. Instead of scanning for threats and problems, it starts noticing safety, support, and blessings. This simple shift changes the flow of blood in your brain. Areas linked to fear quiet down, while areas linked to joy and calm light up. And here's the science. Gratitude increases dopamine and serotonin, your natural happiness chemicals. These are the same brain chemicals many antidepressants try to boost. Except you don't need a pill to start. You can spark it with a thankful thought. Think about it. You can't be anxious and deeply grateful at the same time. The brain can't hold both states fully. Gratitude acts like a reset button, pulling you out of stress and grounding you in peace. It doesn't have to be complicated. Each night, write down 3 things you're thankful for. A friend's text, a warm meal, the fact that you're still here, still breathing, still fighting. Over time, your brain learns to look for the good automatically. Remember, gratitude is not ignoring pain. It's reminding yourself that even in the storm, there is still light. And every time you choose gratitude, you're not just changing your mood. You're rewiring your brain for strength, peace, and unstoppable hope.